Football is known for its passion, drama, and intense rivalries, but sometimes the real chaos happens not on the pitch, but on the sidelines. From outrageous tantrums to controversial decisions, today we're diving into the world of football managers who lost their cool and went mad. Stick around for some of the wildest moments ever seen in the sport. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of football madness. Now we've seen players do crazy things on the field, but have you ever witnessed a football manager go off the rails? Whether it's an insane rant, a brawl with players or officials, or completely losing their temper on the sidelines, today we'll take a closer look at some of the most unforgettable moments when football managers lost their cool. Let's jump right into it. Jose Mourinho, the special one becomes the special angry one. First up, let's talk about the self-proclaimed special one, Jose Mourinho. We all know Mourinho for his incredible footballing mind, but there are also plenty of times where his fiery temper has boiled over. One moment that stands out was during his time as Chelsea manager in 2005 when Mourinho had a complete meltdown on the touchline against Manchester United. After a controversial decision by the referee, Mourinho was sent off and was so furious that he began sarcastically applauding the referee's decision and taunting him from the stands. This wasn't the last time we'd seen Mourinho lose his cool. He's been involved in several incidents where his temper got the best of him. Whether it's his infamous touchline rants or scathing press conferences, Mourinho's outbursts have become a signature part of his career. Sir Alex Ferguson, the king of rants. Next we have the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson, a manager who dominated English football for over 26 years. But don't let his calm exterior fool you. Sir Alex had a fiery temper. One moment that fans still talk about happened in 2010 when he famously stormed out of a press conference after being questioned about his team's performance. This was just one of many times Ferguson went on a rant, whether it was in front of the media or during a furious dressing room outburst. His explosive temper was well known among players, but his ability to channel that energy into motivating his squad was part of what made him one of the best in the business. Roberto Mancini, the chair incident. Moving on, we have Roberto Mancini, a manager known for his tactical acumen, but also for his volatile outbursts. One of the most memorable moments came in 2012 when Manchester City was playing against a team that wasn't performing up to expectations. In the middle of the match, Mancini, clearly frustrated by the performance, took his seat and, with a dramatic flair, kicked over his chair in utter frustration. The camera caught the entire moment, and it became an iconic image of a manager who couldn't hide his emotions. What makes Mancini's outbursts so fascinating is the fact that he managed to balance his anger with strategic brilliance, leading City to win the Premier League that same season. Neil Warnock, the ultimate ranter. Now, no list of mad football managers would be complete without Neil Warnock. Known for his fiery personality and his no-nonsense attitude, Warnock has had numerous explosive moments during his career. One of the most infamous took place in 2010 when his Sheffield United team faced off against a rival club. After a controversial penalty decision that went against his side, Warnock was absolutely livid. He stormed onto the pitch, screaming at the referee, and even tried to confront the opposition's bench. His antics didn't stop there. Warnock's verbal altercations with reporters, players, and other managers were so legendary that they became a staple of his career. But it wasn't just anger for Warnock. His determination and relentless nature made him a force in English football. Jurgen Klopp, the passionate rager. Jurgen Klopp is one of the most beloved managers in world football today, but he too has had his fiery moments. His intensity on the sidelines is part of his charm, but it can occasionally turn into rage. One particularly heated moment occurred during a 2020 match against Tottenham, when Klopp exploded at the referee after a questionable decision went against his team. His reaction was so extreme that he was almost sent off by the referee. Klopp's emotional outbursts aren't all bad though. His fiery passion is what gets the best out of his players. Whether he's celebrating a goal or criticizing a bad decision, Klopp's energy on the sidelines is a reflection of his commitment to the game. Antonio Conte, the touchline tantrums. Antonio Conte, the touchline tantrums. Next on our list is Antonio Conte, a manager known for his tactical genius and also his explosive outbursts. Whether it's a referee decision he disagrees with or an underperforming player, Conte doesn't hold back. During his time at Chelsea, he was caught on camera repeatedly shouting at players and officials, his face turning bright red in frustration. One incident that stands out happened when Chelsea faced off against Tottenham in 2017, where Khan's frustration boiled over, and he was caught making aggressive gestures and even shouting at the opposition's bench. His fiery personality makes him an intense figure, but it's also one of the reasons he's so successful. Louis van Gaal, the master of sarcasm. Louis van Gaal may be one of the more composed managers in comparison to the others on this list, but that doesn't mean he hasn't had his share of mad moments. Known for his often sarcastic and biting remarks, Van Gaal has had his moments when things got out of hand. A perfect example of this happened during his time at Manchester United in 2015, when a series of bad performances led to him lashing out at reporters and players alike. Never one to shy away from controversy, Van Gaal often used his sharp wit to deflect criticism, sometimes leaving journalists bewildered or even intimidated by his responses. But Van Gaal's explosive reactions were not only reserved for the press. He wasn't afraid to make bold and angry decisions in the dressing room too. He had a reputation for being ruthless with underperforming players, dropping big names without hesitation if he felt they weren't meeting his high standards. His strict approach to discipline and unwavering belief in his tactical philosophy often led to clashes with players, some of whom struggled to adapt to his demanding style. Yet despite his sometimes harsh demeanor, his methods were also deeply respected, with many acknowledging his tactical brilliance and unwavering commitment to success. His bluntness and intensity earned him both admiration and frustration from everyone around him, making him one of the most polarizing yet fascinating figures in football management. Marcelo Bielsa, the Silent Storm. Next up, we have the enigmatic and unpredictable Marcelo Bielsa, whose passion for the game often translates into moments of madness that leave fans in awe. Known for his relentless work ethic and meticulous tactical approach, Bielsa is a manager who rarely shows his emotions on the sidelines. However, there have been moments when his calm demeanor cracked, and we saw a firestorm of frustration. One memorable incident occurred during his time at Leeds United in 2019 when Bielsa, frustrated by his team's performance during a match, stormed off the pitch at halftime and into the locker room. Despite his usually reserved nature, Bielsa was visibly agitated and left the field without engaging with the media, leaving the press to wonder what had caused this rare outburst. But it wasn't just his behavior in-game that shocked fans. Bielsa is known for his relentless, all-consuming passion for football, which leads him to make some truly mad decisions at times. Whether it's sending his players to intense training sessions or conducting game plans that seem insane to the untrained eye, Bielsa's madness is often what drives his teams to greatness. And there you have it, football managers who went absolutely mad on the sidelines. Whether it was throwing a tantrum, screaming at referees, or having an all-out meltdown, these moments remind us that even the best in the game aren't immune to the pressure of managing the high-stakes world of football. Who is the craziest manager you've ever seen? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more football madness. Until next time, keep the passion alive and always stay tuned for the next crazy moment in football.